I'm not in focus. Much light in here either. Do breakfast for dinner or something. Thinking about mistakes today. We can easily let mistakes define us and stop us from doing what we want. I guess perfectionism is the word I'm looking for. So many egg puns I can think of right now that I want to say. Watermelon! Sometimes I think part of it has to do with the idea that we're attaching ourselves to the result. Like, somehow that thing that I just made isn't perfect, and therefore I'm not perfect. But the product has to be perfect, because it's made by a perfect person. I have hiccups. It's made by a perfect person. It can't be perfect. It's as if we're bred to be perfect, but we're not. One of my favorite analogies is still the Mind movie idea. The idea that there's sort of a script of what's going on in our heads, and we want reality to be that. But if we can't match reality to that script, how can we still appreciate it? It can't be exactly like we always see it. If you're never surprised by life, then it's not. Maybe it's not really exciting. You gotta be surprised by some of it, you know? We only have so much time and energy to use. And yet, we don't even know how much time and energy we really have, honestly. Because how can we know? How can we truly predict what is amazing and spectacular? Bless these chickens. I listened to a little bit of the Jurassic Park soundtrack today too, and Jurassic World as well. Thinking about if it were possible to domesticate a dinosaur. If we could domesticate dogs over time, could we domesticate a velociraptor? Maybe. I mean, it's quite possible. It's just, they're not around right now. What else is going on? VidCon agenda's live, so that's happening. Also volunteering again this year for VidCon. I will be out in the festival activities area, monitoring the Jenga set, or whatever game they decide to choose this year. I hope it's bigger Jenga, but that was fun. Jenga was fun. Uncharted 4 came out recently. Gotta play that. Excited for that. My brother and I record the first time we play things. We do it the old-fashioned way with the camcorder and the TV. We could do it the other way with audio. We don't have the setup here, but it's a good pastime memory of just recording things that you do for the first time. To remember, like, the first time you did this thing. You have any of that? Any pictures? Any first-time things? I also watched the Hank Green keynote from VidCon last year recently about obsession. Obsession being the key to what you're entailing to do. But I have a question to think about that. If you're obsessed with a lot of things, are you really obsessed with anything? Is obsession the thing that you're most interested in? Or you spend the most time on? Is it supposed to be healthy? I guess I'm just obsessed with a lot. Including toast with honey and a little bit of strawberry jam on it. It's as long as your obsession doesn't overtake your health too much, and it balances out in the end, then it's alright. You gotta find some kind of balance in our prioritization of time and energy. I'll stay over here for a second. When you eat an apple, does your mouth go into the apple? Does your mouth remove the apple, or does the apple remove the apple from your mouth? So here's the apple. So you bite into the apple and you rip the apple away. So bite. Fair enough, where you get? You get more angles that you can bite pieces of apple off. No juice on the outside of my mouth. I'm missing the sunset. Remember when these were alive? Not alive anymore.